More Sports Talk. This is our first segment. So, we first want to thank our readers, athletes, coaches for a terrific season last year. Last year was our first year covering sports throughout Moore County, and we had a ton of love and support from everybody. Um, it was fun. We're excited about season two, the 2024-2025 sports season. We're ready to get started, and we're a few weeks away. I think all the schools are in tryouts right now. Um, the Moore County Kickoff Classic for football is at Pinecrest High School on August 16th. All three public high schools will be playing that night. Union Pines will kick things off at 6 p.m., Northmore at 7, and Pinecrest at 8. It's going to be a blast. Last year was a huge success. Um, so, congratulations to everybody over at Pinecrest for putting that on last year. Jeff Hewitt and the coaches over there done a great job. So, this is our first video. And what you can expect from here moving out is every week, at the beginning of the week, we will talk about schedules, we'll talk about upcoming games, we'll talk about previous games and scores from the week before. We will at times interview coaches, players. It's going to be fun. We're excited to start doing this. We wanted to start it last year, but with it being the first year, we just had to put it off until this year. We want to remind everybody that you can sign up for newsletters. This is something else that we wanted to try to do last year, and couldn't really get it going. You can sign up at our website at www.moredailysports.com. It's on the home page there. Just scroll to the bottom. You can put in your email address, no junk mail, and you will receive our monthly newsletter. We're hoping by the winter season we can start doing it weekly, but for now it will be monthly. You can continue to find articles. We will post some of them on our socials, but there will always be on our website. If you go to the website, you can choose the school you want to follow, or you can look through all of them. Union Pines, Northmore, Pinecrest, O'Neill, and Father Capodanno. We hope to start following Sandhills Classical Christian more this year than we did last year. So we're working on that. And a little bit about how we cover games. We are a small operation. So we set out a schedule beginning of the year, and we pretty much rotate. It depends on who's out of town, who's playing who, which game is more important. We try not to leave everybody out. We try to go to at least one or two games in every sport at every school. Sometimes you'll see us covering more games than others, and that may just be because, hey, there's two games happening that day, so it's easier for us just to go cover both events. But whether we are at a game or not, we will still have scores, coverage. We still write articles on the games we're not going to. And a big thank you to athletic directors and coaches for getting us that information and helping us get it out there. The coaches have been phenomenal to work with. We haven't had any issues with any coaches at any school. They love getting information out there about their kids, and the kids love seeing their photos, their videos, their reels, and reading the articles, seeing their names mentioned, and that's what it's about. We started this because we felt like there was a gap in sports coverage throughout Moore County for certain sports and for certain schools. So we started this to bridge that gap, and I believe it's going very well. And today's sponsor for this video is Southern Pines Youth Rugby. Last year we kind of went into a sponsor partnership with them. We sponsored them. Our name is on the practice jerseys for one of their teams, and we advertise them on our website and our socials, and it's been great. I had never been to a rugby match, and we went to the Southern Pines women's rugby match last year and the men's, and fell in love with the sport. And I look forward to covering them again this year, but the men's, women's, and the youth rugby. What's coming up for them is a free clinic, uh, August 17th, 9:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. at Rossi Wicker Park in Pinehurst. They do these often. Um, it's open to the public, no registration, free event, ages 4 to 18, no experience necessary. They'll teach you skills, and you'll do a few run throughs. You'll meet some great rugby players that are the coaches, and also to find out about their league and their practices, their games, and how to sign up. You can visit www.southernpinesyouth.rugby.com or email them info@southernpinesyouth.rugby.com. Make sure you go out and support them. It's a fun sport. Every kid I've talked to absolutely loves it. That's a part of it. Give a shout out to Simply Abley and Lucky C Hat Company for making our hats. They designed them. They're very easy to work with. Great people. They also designed our polo shirts and our t-shirts for last year, and you'll see us wearing those out this year. And we will hopefully order some hoodies and different things. And one thing we want to do is towards the winter season start ordering some stuff um, to put in our giveaways. Every once in a while we do some Facebook giveaways and stuff. Um, Thank you for the Bogies. Second year working with them. Um, they have been phenomenal both years. And for providing tickets for our giveaways, congratulations to all the winners who went out to the games. Um, it was real fun. I didn't get to get out there as much as I normally would, like I did last year. Last year I attended almost every game. This year it was a few games here and there, and I was at the final game this past Friday. We'll talk more about that in a moment, but thank you to them for their partnership and working with me. They are a tremendous organization, and we look forward to working with them in the future. If you would like to advertise with us, you can email us at moredailysports@gmail.com or contact us through our website. Um, we offer great rates, different packages, and we also even offer barter for goods and services if that's something your business is interested in. And we're looking for sponsors that will sponsor the men's and the women's athletes monthly. So if you're interested in that, we also want to continue this year the athletes around more segment. Now, this segment done really well last year. It's where someone emails us a story about an athlete that's overcome great odds or that just excels in the classroom, um, that does great things in the community and not just on the field or the court. And if you know someone, please email us at moredailysports@gmail.com. Um, we also we want to get their story out there and recognize them as well. We also want to remind everybody to follow and share our Facebook, Instagram, subscribe to our YouTube page. Um, that helps us get the word out about us. We had great support last year. Our goal was after the first year to have 500 followers on Facebook, and we're at almost 700. Um, so we're very grateful for that, and we'd like to double that this year. One note, we had an issue last year, and we tried to keep it under control the best we can, um, but some got away from us. Is we will never put out a link to watch a live stream of a game or an event that is not ours. Um, there are a lot of scammers out there. We tried to block them and take them down as fast as we could. Some got away. through us, never put in any credit card information. If we do have a live stream event, we will not charge. So that is not us. We do not affiliate with any of them. There is only one way and one subscription service that I know of for you to watch a high live stream game, um, and you can find that on the school's social media or North Carolina High School Athletic Association. And you can find the link to that one there. That is the only legit one that I know of, and we will never share those links. So, a little bit more about our website, moredailysports.com. We are in the process of updating it. So, a lot of times in between seasons, and we've been contacted several times, hey, your website's down. We take it down to change everything over. Every season, you will still see the articles on there from previous seasons and some photos and stuff. But we take down the scores, the standings, the schedules, the playoff brackets, and we get it ready for the next season. So we'll begin to update that with the new schedules here in the next week or two. And another thing we want to discuss briefly, I will probably do a segment just on this in the next week or two, and you will hear us talk about it throughout the season. We're going to talk to coaches, athletic directors about it. Is the change that's coming for the North Carolina High School Athletic Association. Um, right now, all 400 and some high schools play in 4 classes: 1A, 2A, 3A, 4A. Northmore is currently a 1A. Union Pines is 3A, and Pinecrest is 4A. In the fall of next year, they will change over to 8 classifications. Um, the board approved a Big 32 model, so the 32 largest schools in the state will be in one classification, and that will be 8A. It's unclear who all will be and where they will be underneath that, um, what the districts will look like, if this will change up rivalries a little bit. So all of that is still unclear. We'll know more about that as the season and the school year moves on, and we'll definitely have more information about it next summer. But that is the big news in the High School Athletic Association right now, is us moving from 4 classifications to 8. So we're not sure where exactly our schools will fall. We do know a little bit that in the Big 32, 24 to 28 teams will make up of playoff brackets in 2 through 7A, where Northmore and Union Pines will certainly fall, and possibly Pinecrest. A 32 team bracket will remain in place, and for 1A, a 16 team playoff bracket will be used. So a lot of information coming out of that throughout the year. It will be interesting to see how it plays out, and we will do a segment on that in a few weeks. We're going to interview some coaches and athletic directors to get their take on it. All right, so the Bogies, with 2 to 3 games to go, they were in second, third place, and finished first in the Southeastern Conference with a 24-15 overall record. Went into the playoffs and best out of 3 series. Got past the first and second round in 2 games. Went to Clayton to take on the Clayton Clovers. Was winning late in the game. Clayton came back and won 11-7. So the Bogies brought it back home on um, needing to win to stay alive to claim their second championship in 3 years, and had the lead up until about the 4th inning and ended up dropping the game 9-4. So they had a playoff record of 4-2, but a 3-year-old team making the championship. This is third year in a row they've made playoffs, but making the championship 2 out of 3 years is pretty awesome. They broke all kinds of records this year: attendance records, longest game records, Some great players came and played for the Sand Hills Bogies this year. And we'll look forward to what next season has. And that pretty much wraps it up for this week's segment of More Sports Talk. Uh, Again, we'd like to thank the sponsor of this video is Southern Pines Youth Rugby. Again, you can check them out, get your child signed up at www.southernpinesyouithrugby.com or email them at info@southernpinesyouithrugby.com. Uh, Thank you for sponsoring us again. Feel free to email us with story ideas. If you know an athlete that needs us, their story needs to be told, email us. Email us for the Athletes Around More segment. If you have someone you would like to be nominated for that. Um, if you have any school history fun facts, we like to use those in articles and on a weekly basis. Email us with that information. Hard to cover recreation. We want to cover as much sports around Moore County as possible. That's what we're about. But it's hard to keep up with every rec team. Um, but if there is a special situation, a special game, or team, went undefeated, or if you feel like there is a recreational story outside of high school sports that needs to be told, please feel free to email us. And so you can email us at moredailysports@gmail.com. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to like, share, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. Tell your friends about us. Um, and we look forward to a great season. Have a great day.